What is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another episode, the long-running episode, a long-running odyssey, that is known as the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Leaks. Okay, so, we have a pretty interesting episode. So we got a little bit more on the leaks. We have the Hackfish in this one. We have the Dark Dog in this one. We've got one of the coolest evolutions I think I've ever seen in Pokemon in a while. Like, I mean, I was not thinking about this evolution, this Pokemon before, but now I think this Pokemon might have a spot on the team. He might be on the squad. Alright, so of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do, to continue getting videos from me. Follow me at twitter.com/rsmario128. Like my video tweet, share my video tweet, and I will shout you out at the end of the episode, as well as drop a comment down below to help the channel grow. Check out my second channel, The Loot Box Hero, for more non-Nintendo, non-anime related videos. And let's get into the leaks. Alright, back at it again with some more leaks. The next part in my series of leaks. We're gonna start off hot. We're gonna start off with Charcadet. Okay, so I think this is the pre-evolution of Ceruledge and the other one, the yellow one. So yeah, this thing looks pretty good. And for the little weird shot that we got, this is the only one I could find because when I went back to go and try to get better images from Centro had already deleted all his pics. So this is what we got. But yeah, I don't know the typing on this. I would assume it's just a pure fire type. Like, you know, it's a pure fire type, and then once it evolves, it gets the ghost typing to go with it, or the psychic typing, depending on if you get Ceruledge or the other one. I can't remember his name. But yeah, you know, we team Ceruledge in this house, so you know. So the next one right here is a Pokemon I did not expect to look this awesome, and this is the Bisharp evolution. Like, this thing is literally just what, Blackbeard from One Piece, or Whitebeard. Which one is Blackbeard or Whitebeard? I know it's the dude with the beard on One Piece. This thing looks freaking bananas. All right, I was not intending on using Bisharp in any way because Dark Fighting is a terrible defensive typing. Like, you're going to die to low kick. Low kick will kill you, okay? But this thing looks freaking badass though, bro. I might have to just be like, you know what? I can figure out a way to get around the Dark Fighting typing. Because this thing looks so freaking good. And like, does it sit on this thing like this? Like, bruh, this thing is like, try me, I will kill you all. Bro, just saying. Again, I don't know the name of this because this shot does not have his name on it, so I'm not sure why they cropped it like this, but it is what it is though. Next one we got is the Hackfish. So I have to say, Hackfish look pretty cool. Alright, like, I wasn't a huge idea. I wasn't a huge fan of the Hackfish idea. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning at this point. I was not a huge fan of the idea of the Hackfish. Like, oh, you know, it's like a weird water psychic Pokemon. Like, why is it psychic? What makes this thing psychic? But now I see like the little psychedelic things that float around this. I'm like, do these like float around? Are these like little floating daggers or whatever? Like, this thing looks badass. Like, okay, I dig this. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, like, I mean, it doesn't evolve or anything, but depending on what else is on my team, this might have a spot. So then we got Earthworm Jim over here. We got this Alaskan bullworm looking bruh. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, he looks kind of derpy. Like, he looks cool. Like, I like the color scheme. I like the pink, red, blue, and then it's got like the silver. I kind of dig all of that, and then you get up to his face, and it's like, bah, bah, bah. His face is derpy, bro. Oh no, he's derpy. But Yeah, though. I mean, it looks pretty cool though. It looks pretty cool. It doesn't look as bad as some of the other designs we're gonna get in the next video is gonna be toxic, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. All right, it's gonna be about like straight up toxicity, because I put most of the worst designs in one video, so that way I can just, it's like the purge of Pokemon videos for me. I can just purge all my toxicity out of my system of the bad designs in this game. But this one is actually pretty good though. I dig this. So then we got Maschiff, or like Mastiff and Mischief. And he's a sad boy. He's a sad boy. He's, I guess maybe because he's paralyzed. Maybe that's what it is. He's got that Christopher Reeves thing going, and so he's just a sad. God, that's so freaking dark. Ooh, so dark. Okay, but yeah, he's sad, and I'm like, okay. And then his evolution, which I didn't get the name of, but the evolution has two different forms. It's got a day form, and then it's got a night form. And the day form kind of looks like a bigger version of Maschiff, but the night form, he's got like a beard, mustache. He's got like these sad, like, you know, interdimensional dead eyes. And what's wrong with it? What is up with, what do y'all have against dogs and dolphins? You know what I'm saying? Because the last two dog Pokemon have either had really depressing stories, like Gravehound, you know, so like Graveyard, where, you know, he's a good boy, but as you play with him, you slowly die. So there's a good dog that you can't play with, which is just messed up on all different levels. And then you got the depressed boy over here, and then it evolves into this thing. Look at this thing. This thing looks like he's in like interdimensional pain. Like, come on, bro. I bet you he's pretty good though. I bet you this thing is pretty strong though. Hopefully, it's pretty strong. It's a one stage evolution, so you know those can be hit or miss. But hopefully, it's pretty good. All right, and speaking of hoping something is pretty good, we got the stats for the starters. All right, so I was gonna do this last episode, but I was like, that episode was already too long as it is. So I put it over here in this episode. And I have to say, take this with a grain of salt, because I've seen like two different versions of this chart. So I'm not sure which one is real. I just picked one and this is what we're running with. So this could be wrong. We're gonna have to wait until later into the data mine to see if this is real or not, but this is where we at though. So of course we have, we're gonna start off with Meowscarda, which Meowscarda looking like this might redeem that Pokemon's terrible look overall. Alright, because this thing looks pretty good. Like, I mean, it's not very bulky at base 76 HP, base 70 defenses, but that 123 attack though, 123 base attack. Alright, like a lot of legends have base 100 attack. This thing has speed. This thing has base 123, which is a weird number, but over base 100 speed is really good. Alright, and base 110 attack. Yeah, this thing is bananas. Alright, this thing about to be, it's a fast physical attacker, and base 81 special attack isn't bad. Now, my rule of thumb in competitive Pokemon, mainly because I battle in UU, is anything 80 and above is usable. Okay, all right, that's workable. All right, now you want it to be 90 and above, but any stat that's 80 and above to me is workable. Now this may not be like the greatest strategy ever, but I play mainly UU. I don't really play OU. I don't play Ubers. I don't play VGC. Even though I might give those a try now that I'm going back into competitive Pokemon, but in UU I'm cool with, you know, that kind of stat build. So 80, 81 is not bad. That's not a bad special attack. I mean, you know, well, shoot, it depends on the move pool, really. I mean, Dark Pulse, you can get a pretty good Dark Pulse with base 80 special attack. I mean, you're always going to be going first because of the speed. I mean, even though, like, Stab is going to be a problem because of Protean. How does Protean affect Terrorizing? Which is the question. Because rumor has it that Protean has been nerfed, so it only works like once, maybe. That's a lot of questions. So then we move on to the next one. We move on to Skeledirge, and I have to say that this Pokemon looks terrible. It has Unaware, which, what does Unaware do? Hold a second. Ignore stat changes, which is not bad. That's not bad. All right, because if something boosts on you, if you have like a daggone, if you know, if you have a Pokemon that has Opportunist that copies boosts, Unaware will ignore the boost. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But his stats are also pretty good. He's got 3 stats over 100. 100 or over. So he's got base 104 HP and base 100 physical defense. This man is a physical wall. Alright, he's already a ghost type, so he's already immune to, like, you know, normal and fighting. So, I mean, there's no real reason to make him a physical wall. I guess he can eat an earthquake or two. You know what I'm saying? But, okay. And then he's got 110 special attacks. So, that Fire Blast, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball is about to hit like a truck. Alright. Okay, that's about to be cool. Now, of course, his other stuff is kind of bad, though. Like, base 75 attack. That means that no physical attacking here. Alright, no Fire Fangs, no, you know, Flare Blitz. No, that's not happening here. Same thing with Shadow Sneak, which I believe is a physical ghost priority move. And, you know, you would need priority moves because his daggone attack, I mean, his speed is 66. 66 speed. This is like some Gen... This is like some Gen 7 stuff. This is like some Alola stuff. Alright, we saw like slow Pokemon like this in Alola. Alright, and yeah. I guess since he's dead, I guess that kinda is why. Like, you know, it's not like you can't have a fast ghost Pokemon or nothing. So then we got our boy, Quaquaval. Quaquaval is looking alright. His stats are looking okay. You know what I'm saying? Nothing under, well, no, he's only got one thing that's under base 80, which is the 75 special defense, but nothing else is under base 80, so that's not bad. He's got base 85 HP, base 80 defense, so that's not bad. He can take some physical hits, not too many though, not too many special hits. 120 base attack, 120. Homie is out here just, yo, he out here lacing niggas up. You know what I'm saying? 85 base speed is not bad, but he's got Moxie though. So, I mean, you getting them Moxie boosts, you gonna be alright anyway. Like, so, yeah, so far I think Quaquaval looking good. He might be looking the best out of all the starters, even though he is not nearly as fast as Meowscarda. Meowscarda got him on that speed though. Dang, so they're both gonna be kind of like physical attackers. But, I mean, Quaquaval is a little bit more bulky than Meowscarda. So, I guess that's something. That's something. Okay, not bad. Not bad overall. It's better than their designs. But of course, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me. And keep it real, I'm going to sleep. Goodbye.